Hi, I'm Ferris J, energy therapist for pets and their people, and in this video I want to give you a little insight into how I work, especially in my distance pet sessions. I know people are really curious about how they work, and here's what I do. I usually work from photograph, so I'm not usually in the same room. I'm not usually in the same country. I'm often not in the same continent as they are, and that doesn't matter. When tuning in energetically, space is not an issue. And I have been trained in a variety of energy healing techniques and techniques for sensing into energy, sensing into the animal's body, how their body is doing, how they are doing emotionally. That is training I have done, and I find it really easy doing distance work. I always have done. It's no different. So when I go to work with a pet, I will tune in to their energy at the time of the start of the session. So I'm usually in a quiet, grounded space. I tune into their energy, and the first thing I do is I ask their permission to work with me, because they are my client. I'm working with them. Now, in the 16 years that I've been doing this work, I have not yet had one say it didn't want to work with me. And if I ever do, that's okay. I respect their wishes. I'd give you a full refund, and that's okay with me. But it hasn't happened yet, and I do hope it doesn't. So when I tune in to their energy, they usually present to me what they'd like to be worked on. So I will usually sense it in their body. Sometimes I feel it in mine. I can sense if there's emotional turmoil. Sometimes they will give me a direct message. Sometimes they will draw me in to work at a cellular level or in a particular way. And I never know what that's going to be. They dictate the session. They show me what they require, where they need me to work, where they need balancing. And then I use the best tool possible from my toolkit for that. And I've done extensive training in energy healing techniques, working on different layers of the energy field, working with EFT tapping, working on the emotional level. I've also trained as a flower essence practitioner, and sometimes in sessions the energy of different flowers will come in to support that animal. So I never know what's going to happen. I follow the energy and I follow their lead, and I do what they need me to do. And that does bring up a point that I don't diagnose in my sessions. If I come across an imbalance in the energy of the animal in a certain part of their body, I will work to rebalance. I will, of course, give you feedback and, if necessary, get you to check that out with your veterinary practitioner. And it's worth noting here, my work is always complementary to veterinary attention. Always, never a replacement for it. And just to be aware that I will not diagnose what that is. I can draw your attention to it. I can work to bring balance, but diagnosis is not part of what I do. So in that time, that's what I do. I follow the energy where the animal wants me to work. And I can encompass quite a few things in that half-hour time. Really can do a lot of work. Animals don't usually require, from my type of work, more than that in one session. So if it's a quickie session, that will be what I do in the session. I will probably give some very basic feedback. And in my preferred sessions, which are the hour-long sessions, I then on Skype or phone contact you, their person, so we can look at what's happened in the session. I can show you how to support your pet afterwards by using and applying different techniques yourself at home, or we can help you address any concerns you have about their condition. And that can range from practical advice, from looking at healthcare options, for emotional support for you to help you navigate them being ill. It can be very stressful. If you've been caring for a pet for a long time, it can really take its toll. I can show you ways to look after yourself as well. Self-care is really important. So even for that part of the session, I never know what it's going to look like. I follow your lead, what you need from that. I will use all my tools, all the options I have to support you and your pet as best I can in that time. So that is, in a nutshell, what I do in those sessions. I do also offer hour-long standalone sessions for you, whether it be pet parent coaching or emotional support. There are times when you require a bit more of that, so that is also an option to help you go deeper maybe into learning some of those techniques to help your pet, or in times where you would need more support near the end of life of your pet is often. Afterwards, I do offer pet bereavement support, so that is also an option for more support for you. If you have any questions about how I work, the types of work that I do, you can always email me at ferris@ferrisj.com. If you would like me to work with your pet, with you, you can get in touch. You can check out my offerings page on my website so you can see all the different options you would have for me to work with my pet, for me to work with you. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Ferris J. Bye for now.